What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And Lamar starts one game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
It's a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They send a receiver in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Fields this clean at the 30. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now it's Fields. To his wide out, it's a screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down here to the red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the
So
24-yard
many cool
line.
fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Field throwing here. They set up the screen here for Hall. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Schmidt connects, and they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip a cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
48-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Well, you know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll bring the tight end left. Throwing from the gun here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like
go.
clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields with a chance to run it here. There he goes, right sideline. Hits the 20. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got a man left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They go play action on 1st down. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Fits it through the middle. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Bills.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They're throwing it. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now they send their back in motion right. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working inside the red zone. Get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. It's incomplete. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things 10-10.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. He'll pick things up from the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Fields to throw it. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
You're drawing up for it. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Jets recover it.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. This is a design look for Fields. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. Fields gets it out wide quick. Touchdown, New York. The Jets capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now, another shotgun. Finds him over the middle. Oh, he lost the football. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Completes, it's Horton. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Now motion him out of the backfield left. Still sticking with the passing game. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills make it 17 all.
17. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Going to the ground again on first. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's caught left side by Hill. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Complete on the option. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 17.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Gain of 15 there. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
15. 1st down, Buffalo.
Looking to throw here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down, Bills.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Horton down the field, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one hits for 30. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
He's going to throw again on second down. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie this game up.
24-24. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on first down, but unable to connect off of it. Second down coming up.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Here's a design run. Fields has it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. That one One's complete right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
That's good.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
1st and 10 from the 43. Right side, quick pass, complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
A 7-yard
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
He completes it in traffic.
It's a gain of 14
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
That's another
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
14-yard line.
Coming right is Hall. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the
He
line.
was taken down behind
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Third and a lone yard coming up. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had to look at a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down, looking for options. Caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Working on first down. He's going deep this time. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's good for a Buffalo first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break it off and stand.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. Going right back to the fullback. Next play.
When a draw play doesn't start out right, it's awfully tough to salvage anything from it, Kate. And in some cases, tough to avoid losing some ground.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Taylor. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down. Low. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice.
Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Quarterback is sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here.
3rd and long.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills bring it back to even.
31-31. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Fields gets it out right quick. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Fields pass complete to number 8. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Quick throw is caught. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 4th quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
38. Bills 31.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They've got a man in motion. He'll look to throw. Now, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that Maryland defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No throw, 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's trying to push the field. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing again on 2nd. It's caught left side by Hill. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Gets it through the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing it again here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going to throw it again. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bills 38. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, here comes Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Hall once more. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go right back to Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout.
1-yard gain.
And they'll have just one left to burn now.
At the 17-yard
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A give left side for Hall. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down. This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. This one from an even 40 yards out. Schmidt connects. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. He's got a man left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll work against the blitz. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. The intended target there was toward Wharton. So that brings up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the win goes to the Jets. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.